I'll begin first and foremost with the timeline as we know it.
At 11:27 Tuesday morning, DPS says video evidence shows a teacher propped a door open at Robb Elementary. The next minute, the gunman crashes into a ditch nearby and shoots towards two men. Investigators say a teacher left the building with her phone, but the door stayed open.
And then again, we see through video, teacher reemerges inside the school in panic and apparently calls 911.
Investigators say a resource officer heard the 911 call but arrived in the back of the school, passing the suspect who was behind a car. At 11:31, DPS says the gunman started shooting at the school. This map shows where he walked to get into the building 2 minutes later. Soon after, DPS says shots were fired into either room 111 or 112.
We do know this, that he shot more than 100 rounds based on the audio evidence at that time, at least 100 rounds.
And at 11:35, Uvalde police officers enter the building through the same door the suspect used. Two of those officers were grazed by bullets. DPS has said officers took cover and called in resources while evacuating other students. At 11:37, DPS says shots were fired again and multiple times afterwards.
One at 11:37 and 16 seconds, 11:38, 11:40, 11:44.
Then at 11:51, more officers arrive. And by 12:03, DPS says as many as 19 officers were in a hallway. At that same time, someone in classroom 112 called 911.
She called back in room 12, advised there were multiple dead.
Members of the Border Patrol tactical team arrive at 12:15. And a minute later, someone in room 112 called 911.
Again at 12:16, she called back and said there was 8 to 9 students alive.
5 minutes later, DPS says officers moved down the hallway and then another 911 call is made where shots are heard. DPS says a student then called for help.
Student child called back and was told to stay on the line and be very quiet. At approximately 12:43 and 12:47, she asked 911 to please send the police now.
Then at 12:50, officers use a janitor's key to get into a locked classroom and kill the gunman.